Hey guys, so I did a small video yesterday about my conversation with my psychiatrist, and I also did a photo with some sort of explanation as to the effects and everything that comes with mental health. Now, I showed you a picture of some tablets that I take. Now, it's been agreed that my tablets are to be upped. So I showed you a picture of my old boxes and I got some new ones this morning. So I just wanted to share with you, these are the tablets that I take every day. And then there's also some tablets that I take occasionally for certain things. Okay, so obviously I told you about the venlafaxine. I take that. That's 300 milligram I've got to take of them. So it's normally 150 in the morning and 150 at tea time. So I take them. They're quite large capsules, but I take them. And that's for my depression. I take, this one is because I'm anemic. So I had to have a blood transfusion a while back. So ferrous fumarate, 210 milligram. I have to take 2 of these a day. So normally it's 1 in the morning and 1 with tea. And then there is the calciferol 800 unit capsules. I have to take 2 of these a day. So again, it's 1 in the morning and 1 in tea time. They're quite small little tablets, but they're because of my vitamin D. And they've been up since I first started taking them. Then we discussed what I was going to be doing. I've been upped to quetiapine 300. So these are them. This is just one little bit of the pack that they gave me. No point showing you the whole thing. But yeah, that's 300 milligrams. And I've got to take them in the evening-ish because they're quite, they make me very tired. So yeah, them. I have to take, these are new ones. And they are called clonazepam, and I have to take 0.5 milligram, 2 of them a day. So little brown tablets. This is new to me, so I only started taking them today. Yeah, I looked it up, and they're for people that have seizures and things, but it's supposed to help with my panic and anxiety, so those are new. I have to take Zepane, which is basically cocodamol. So if you know me, you know I'm quite clumsy, so I fell down the stairs a few times in my old house and bruised my coccyx and then fractured it, and it was painful beyond belief, and I still get those pains to this day. So on these, and I just take them as and when I need them. So there, that's them. And I also, I'm unlucky enough to have it in the family, but I suffer from migraines. So I have Zonotriptan, 50 milligram. You take 1 of these when your headache or your migraine even hits you, or when you feel it coming on, because if you like me, and well, most people that I know with migraines, you can almost feel it coming, like feels like a tidal wave, and you can feel it coming. So I only get 6 of them, so that, you know, you get a tiny amount. I do suffer from migraines quite frequently, especially if I'm under a lot of stress. And then at night time I have Zopiclone 7.5 milligram, and I'm to take 50 milligrams, so 2 of these a night. Yeah, so yeah, these kind of shut those noises and voices up. So I also have a little app on my phone called MediSafe, and I put in what tablets I'm on, what dosage, when I'm supposed to take it, and it also has like an alert a friend. So if I don't take the tablets, it sends them text saying they've got to get me to take the tablets, basically. So it's set so Darren gets a kick up the butt if I don't take my tablets and mark that I've taken it. So it physically makes me go in and mark that I've taken them, so it reminds me to take them, because believe it or not, even though I take this amount, I sometimes forget, and obviously I want to make sure that I don't forget. All these help me function, as I explained in that long message. I have days where I don't talk very much, and Darren thinks it's his fault, or I've done I'm Mardy, I'm being horrible, and I'm not. It's not that. I just can't. It's hard. Sometimes I'll be able to talk to like my friends and stuff and be switched on, but as soon as I'm not like maybe on a FaceTime call with them or the telephone, I literally, my mind just then goes, right, okay, you can calm down now, you can stop, almost pretending you're so happy, you can almost like stop that now, Jade, be your real self. So that's kind of like why sometimes I'm okay, like, and I'm level when I'm on a phone call or whatever, and then as soon as I get back into my comfort zone, which is my home, I am back to like, that whole thing. That's why I think it's really hard on family and friends of someone that suffers with mental health illness, because they get the blunt end of the stick. They see me at my worst, they see me at my best. It's hard for them. I'm 100% sure it's hard for them, because I know my mum doesn't like hearing me say, I wish I never woke up. I know Darren doesn't like hearing that. I know my friends don't like hearing that. I don't like hearing that. So it's just something that's there. It's this, what I learned on a course, it's something called the script in your head, and it just rolls in there constantly, and you have to fight it. You have to, because if you don't fight it, it will take you, and it will take the whole of you, and I can't let that happen. I've been fighting since I was small, and I'm not going to stop. My mum's been so understanding my entire life with my mental health. I didn't tell her anything. I kept it to myself. Not because I didn't want to, or I didn't trust her or anything like that. It's because I didn't want to bother her. She already had my brother and my sister to deal with. I just wanted to make sure that she didn't really feel like she had problems with me. So I just kept the facade up for so long. And when she did finally find out, she literally got me straight to the doctors that day. I think she knew something was wrong, but as soon as I opened up to her, that's when she was like, right, this is it. We're taking you straight to the doctors. And since then, my mum's always come to an appointment with me, because I can't go on my own. I mean, for instance, my last psychiatrist appointment face-to-face, I had such a bad panic attack, I almost passed out. So if it wasn't for my mum, she's there, and they've always said to me I'm really high functioning for somebody with my mental health issues, because I can articulate my disease, illness really well. And I said the only reason I can do that is because, one, it's really easy to talk to my mum about it, and I just bat it out every so often. I have a chat out with it. And also, I learned that keeping it to myself for so long was not the best thing. So when I learned that talking about it was actually helping, I learned to articulate it in a way where people understood how and what this was doing to me. And then that's when I met other people that were exactly the same, fighting a different kind of battle, but the same, do you know what I mean? And I was really, really like on the cusp on my mind. I was like, other people feel this way, other people have these issues. That means I am not alone in this. I know depression runs in my family, but to be honest with you, mine's just a bit different, but I'm so lucky to have like my mum and my sister at the end of a phone, my brother at the end of a message, my dad at the end of the phone, and then Darren obviously, and then I've got such good friends. I mean, my best friend understands me, and she understands everything that I go through in my head, and she's there regardless, no matter what. She's been there. And it's the same with one of my other best friends. She's been there, and she says that I teach her a perspective she's never looked at before, so that's really, really good. She's always there. She never judges me either. And then I have a best friend from school who is still there too, and she when I do see her, oh my god, it's like we've never been apart. And her family, like her mum and her stepdad, they understand me too. So I'm very, very lucky to have a good, really solid support network. So what started off as me showing you how many tablets I have to take a day just to function, just to do this. It's a lot, but do you know what? If I didn't take them, I'd be so much worse. I can't even imagine my life or me and how I'd be. I don't know. I mean, God. Anyway, I don't even want to think about that. As you know, I do these videos to help me, and if I'm helping anyone, I just want to say thank you for letting me in there and listening to me. I hope you guys are staying safe, and if anybody ever has any questions or just wants to talk to me, or just feels like no one understands them or whatever, they have no one to talk to, I'm there. It's good for me sometimes to talk about it because it also distracts me from internalizing about it. So talking about it and listening to others as well helps me, because it stops me internalizing and making it so much larger, because that's what happens in a head like mine. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. Keep safe, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye.